Hello, my name is Tatum Brown, and I'm going to be talking about the Earth's 4 eons. The eons are the largest category of geological time. These eons are in order from oldest to youngest. These are the Hadean, Archean, Proterozoic, and Phanerozoic. The first eon I'm going to talk about is the Hadean eon. The Hadean eon was the first eon. It began from 4,600 million years ago. This eon belonged to the first single-celled organism. Hadean gets its name from the Greek god of the underworld, Hades. People believe the Hadean eon to be a world full of darkness and fire. They also considered it to be hell-like. No ocean or continents existed with this eon, and definitely no form of life could occur. The next eon I'm going to talk about is the Archean eon. This eon began about 4 billion years ago. During this eon, the Earth's crust started cooling, which led to the beginning of the first oceans and continents. Scientists believe the single-celled organism life forms developed with this eon. They were so tiny, they were in layers of rock called stromatolites. The Archean eon was divided into 4 different eras: the Eoarchean, Paleoarchean, Mesoarchean, and the Neoarchean. During the Neoarchean era, photosynthesis began. This process formed from algae and microorganisms. This was a huge deal because Earth had no free oxygen until the oxygenic photosynthesis took place. The next eon I'm going to talk about is the Proterozoic eon. This began about 2.5 billion years ago and ended 500 million years ago when the first complex life forms appeared. During this eon, the oxygenation event transformed the atmosphere, allowing life for aerobic organisms. The first glaciers also appeared with this eon. It had a nickname of Snowball Earth because of sedimentary deposits were found in the presence of ice cubes. Multicellular organisms developed during this eon. Also formed algae fossils from this eon were very small. The last eon I'm going to talk about is the Phanerozoic eon. This was the most recent eon, which began 540 million years ago. The first complex organisms formed during this eon. A lot of them were aquatic, whose fossils are still being discovered till this day. The Mesozoic era was during this period, and this is when dinosaurs walked the earth. The next era came, and that was called the Cenozoic era, and that believed to be the age of mammals. Also, early humans were starting to appear during this era. During these eons, life has changed over time, but each eon shaped our life to what it is today. From the beginning of the eons, the Hadean, life definitely couldn't exist. Then went on to the Archean, and different things started to be formed. On to the Proterozoic and the Phanerozoic. Slowly, life started forming on these eons. Thank you.